Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. The final two Premier League games of our save will be taking place today. It is both the Manchester clubs, and if you've not been keeping up to date, you will not be aware that we could technically win the league. We need to beat both Manchester City and Manchester United. Hope that Liverpool also don't win both of their games, and hope that Man City also don't win. It's a bit complicated, but it's certainly possible. So this is the league table. There are three teams that are in the fight for the championship. Manchester City currently lead the way with 82 points. However, we are playing Manchester City at home today, and we are on a ridiculously good run of form. So, if we beat Manchester City, we will go on to 82 points. They will remain on 82 points. Liverpool are playing... Who are Liverpool playing? They're playing somebody away from home. They're playing Everton, who are bottom of the table and absolutely garbage. So, if Everton somehow decide to do something and turn up for this season, which they haven't done yet, but if they do and they beat Liverpool, we will move into effectively second place on goal difference. We then have to play Manchester United in the final game, who are a mid-table side now because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer existed apparently and killed them for 2 seasons. So yeah, they're not doing so hot. Hopefully we can beat Manchester United, which means we are looking at possibly getting 85 points. Our goal difference is worse than Man City's and worse than Liverpool's, but it's not too bad compared to Man City's. There's a lot of connotations that could take place in today's episode, so let's just get on with it. Manchester City is the first game we've got to play. If we lose, we can't win the title. Simple as that. Also, if you've missed the last few episodes, you will have also missed the fact that we're in an FA Cup final and a Champions League final. It's all gone a bit nuts this season. It really has. Manchester City then at home. We have beaten them a couple of times before in the past. We need to do it again to keep our title hopes alive. And we also, as I mentioned, need to hope that Everton can do something against Liverpool. It's not essential at this point, but it would be nice if Liverpool drop points sooner rather than later. Here we go then. The final home game of the season, I think. I'm pretty sure we're playing Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's going to be Varro in goal. Smith, Bamba, Ismail and Berchtold as the back four. Redinchewicz, Casamascas and Canate in the middle. Tilga, Saulo and Barriero as our strikers for this one. Man City, we've already played them once on camera, I think, this season. And Mbappe as the lone striker seems strange, but he is so good at football it doesn't make a difference. Grebis has scored 1 goal all season, and I'm pretty sure it was against us. He's not even scored this season. Okay, so he's going to do that today then. Like I said, if we lose this game, the league title is basically not possible. We've finished in the top 3. We have definitely finished in the top 3, but yeah, we can't become champions. We've got ourselves an early corner. This is good news. Canate steps up. It's going to go towards the back post, hopefully, where Big Drama is. Big Drama is there. Berchtold is there as well. It's 1-0. Is it 1-0? Was Berchtold offside? He was offside. What I have done in between episodes is I've changed my corners to stick it on Dramain Bamba's head. Bamba is 6'7" with 17 jumping reach. He should win every single header that gets near him. That's my plan. That is what I'm trying to do. I'm using Bamba for his height. Liverpool have taken the lead against Everton, which means they move to the top of the table. Obviously still 0-0 here. We've had the ball in the back of the net, but Berchtold was definitely offside. If we draw, we also can't become champions. I need to kind of put that there now. If we draw and Liverpool win, we cannot be champions. We can still technically finish second, but Liverpool will be champions or possibly Man City, depending on goal difference, I think is how it's going to work. It is 0-0 at half-time. It's not the most exciting game of football. Oh, and it's one of those games where the attackers have decided to not turn up. Wonderful. I'm going to give him an aggressive I'm not happy. It's fired everybody up. That was a risk. It was definitely a big risk. It's worked. I'm hoping to see Saulo, Barriero, I guess even Casamascas to suddenly turn up a little bit in the second half. City with their first chance on camera. Mbappe's corner comes in. Clay's going to chase it down. Al-Enzi with a long-range effort. I think it hit the bar and went over. It is still 0-0. Saulo's on a 6.2. I put faith in you, Saulo. We're going to go Everard, I think. We're going to go Everard. Barriero is going to come off for Edgar Rura. Rura hasn't played a lot of football. I feel bad. He was our top goal scorer last season. He's played about 11 games so far this season. Casamascas to Berchtold. Play it down the wing instead to Canate. Now Casamascas with some space. Long range effort. And Lucas Casamascas has put us in front against Manchester City with an absolute screamer. We've got 24 minutes to hold on. 24 minutes to not throw away this lead, and all of a sudden, the title could be back going to us. It's 82 points. We still need... I say back to us. We've never had the title in the first place. We still need Liverpool to lose, though. We still need Liverpool to lose a game between now and the end of the season, which is either Everton or their final game. Dominguez to Luis Antonio. Clay. Manchester City passing it around their back four. They keep it in play on the left-hand side. Running forward is Brizuela, maybe? Plays it back. It was almost intercepted by Casamascas. City still have it. Crosses it in. Cooper's there. The ball is in the back of the net, but he was offside. I'm almost certain he was offside. He was offside. It remains 1-0 to Southport. We are going to do another change. I don't really know what we do. Smith is absolutely shattered. That's what we're going to go for. Granger will be coming on. We've got 5 minutes to hold on to this lead. And I'd love it if Everton could score a goal. That would be good. Everton have. All three teams are sat at the top of the table on 82 points. Don't score a goal now, Man City. Andre plays it in the middle. They've kicked it straight into the defender. Pollock, who is one of the best young players in the world at the moment. Mbappe's at the back post. Varro claims that shot. In fact, I think Mbappe was offside. We've got 2 minutes. We are hopefully running down the clock. I'm hoping Everton run down the clock as well. If Everton score now, that would be ideal. We've got our 3 points, which means City drop 3 points. I think Everton and Liverpool drew as well. All three sides are top of the table on 82. Passionately, well done. That is a good win. We have done the job. Not the most exciting game of football, but we got the job done. 3 points in the bag. Everton drew with Liverpool. Everton drew with Liverpool. We are all at the top of the table. 82 points on the board. Liverpool, Man City, Southport. Unfortunately, we're at the bottom of that pile on goal difference. Liverpool are playing Bournemouth, I think, in the last game of the season. I think Liverpool have Bournemouth. I mean, why are we doing that? We could literally just go overview, profile, go to there. The final games then. It is Liverpool, Bournemouth at home. Man City, West Ham at home. We are the only team away from home against a good Manchester United side who've actually moved up to 7th. So maybe they can get Europa League. I guess they will do because Southport or Spurs will be winning the Champions League. We've got a week to go until the final game of the season. There's a lot riding on this. We need to hope that everything goes our way. I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. We just need to try our best. If we win 8-0, we might cancel out any goal difference. We won't win 8-0. Final day of the season. Manchester United at Old Trafford. It's not what we wanted, really, is it? I would have loved to have somebody who's struggling, somebody who's not particularly good. They're in decent form. Interestingly, their manager is Neil Wood. He is an interim manager. So whoever was in charge previously, I think we can probably find this out. If we go managers, whoever was in charge previously, ironically, is Jose Mourinho. He got sacked, and then Neil Wood has been in charge basically until the end of the season. And I think he's kind of turned their form around a little bit. He's actually really, really good, I've just seen there. Anyway, we need to beat Manchester United. That is for certain. We need to do everything we can to beat Man United. We need to hope Liverpool and Man City don't win. That's probably the most likely scenario. We win and they draw. That's kind of the hope. If either of them lose, even better. We just need to focus on what we can do. We need to control the controllables, in the great words of Nigel Adkins. We need to control the controllables, do our job, and hope Liverpool and Man City don't pick up 3 points. Just one change for us in our final game. It will be Varro, Smith, Bamba, Ismail, Birchtold at the back, Konate, Kaskamaskas, Radinchwich in the middle, Saulo and Tilger on the wings, and Aurelian Evrard will be the striker today. Barriero has dropped to the bench because he struggles. He always seems to struggle. Good team talk, Kolo Toure, and a bit more as well on top of that. Wonderful. We need to not keep an eye on what's happening elsewhere. Because if I start seeing it, and I will see it because it will happen, but if I start seeing it, I'm going to get excited, particularly if Liverpool or Man City start to lose. Although we do need to win the game ourselves. Pedri steps up. Man City is 1-1 already. Pedri, free kick into the back of the net. We're 1-0 down. This is not what's supposed to happen. This is not what was in the script. This is not ideal. This is not what I wanted at all. United have had one shot and put the ball in the back of the net. We need to get back into this game. 2 goals are now needed. Liverpool have taken the lead. So irrelevant of what happens here, if it stays 1-0 there, that's it. The season is over for us in terms of Premier League. It's 2-0. Liverpool are champions, aren't they? Liverpool are going to be champions. We're going to finish 3rd. partially because nothing's happening at Old Trafford. Goal kick for United. Lucas Henrique has it in the penalty area. They are trying to build from the back. Jamie, or Jaime possibly, because he might be Spanish. Saulo plays a long ball towards the goalkeeper. Okay, so why didn't the highlights start there with the goalkeeper having the ball in his hands? Back to Moss once again. I think he's a former Bournemouth goalkeeper, if I'm not mistaken. João Felix has it. He's going to run past the centre circle. Keeps going off towards the right-hand side. Keeps going at Jim Smith's there. If Smith wants to do a little bit of a tackle, would be lovely. It's in the back of the net. It's Eddie Salcedo. It's 2-0. The season's just ending pretty disappointingly, isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty sure he might have been offside. I feel like he was offside. I don't know. Was he offside? Was he offside? Can we find out? So the ball goes back to him there. It's close. I think actually Jim Smith was playing him on. Well, we're losing. We're losing our game. Liverpool winning their game. Manchester City are drawing theirs. So, if anything, this is the worst situation. Kolo Touré, shout at them. Shout at them. You're much better than you're playing. Good, good, good. Again, look at, 6.4s. What have you got? Kaskamaskas, Radinčević, Tilga's on a 6-6. Saulo and Everard also struggling to perform. Everyone is playing badly. We can still get into this game, but we also need to hope that Bournemouth get into that game as well. We're not getting into this game, are we? Look at those match ratings. Our average rating is probably a 6.6. And most of that is Kanate just dragging everybody up. Right, we're going to do a change. Not that it's going to make a difference. It's really not, is it? There's so little we can do here. We'll do Harvey, that one. We'll do you. We'll do Elliot. We'll also do Radinčević off for Barriero. Sure, play in the middle of the pitch, mate. You're usually a striker. We're just doing nothing. It's such a disappointing end to the season. Even Man City aren't winning their game. But because we can't beat Man United, it's not going to make a blind bit of difference. Man City have taken the lead now as well against West Ham. We're going to lose 2-0. It was awful. It was such a bad performance. Such a bad performance. You're getting an angry you're coming in for training. I mean, it is unacceptable that you couldn't seal the title with a win today. They couldn't seal the title even if they did win. Because Liverpool won. And so did Man City and they had better goal difference. I mean, I'm far from pleased. Everyone should be motivated because that was not a good performance at all. Well, that's the end of the league season. And also, that was probably the shortest match all season. There was like 3 highlights. So, Liverpool are champions on goal difference. City win 3-1, Liverpool win 3-0, so they actually extended their goal difference as well by an additional goal over Manchester City. We just kind of collapsed on the final game. Even if we won 7, 8, 9-0, we still probably wouldn't have overturned the goal difference to move up to the top of the table. We certainly had a good fight. I think this might even be our top point score. 82 this season. Last season was 75. We got 67. So yeah, we have every season we have got better. In the Premier League, every season there's been an improvement. So obviously the first few seasons we were pretty bad. Then 65, then we got 67, then we got 75, then we got 82 in this season. So we have gone up and up and up every single season, which is something to be proud of. But the season isn't over there. We've still got 2 further matches, 2 trophies that we could possibly win. FA Cup final against Liverpool, Champions League final against Spurs. The FA Cup final obviously will be at Wembley. The Champions League final is at the ground of FCSB and the Romanian national side. So we're going to go off to Romania for the 2032 Champions League final in the next episode. Before we end this episode, I've gone forward a little bit further, and we've got the Premier Division end of season awards, and we've won everything. Literally everything. Alsane Kanate has won Young Player of the Year. I say everything. We haven't won Player of the Year, but we won Young Player of the Year. Well done, Alsane Kanate. Good job to you. We've also got the top 3 goal of the seasons as well. 3 of them. Every single one goes to one of our players. I've won Manager of the Year, which I think is the 3rd season in a row, or 3rd season overall. Emery won it last season, so we're pretty good. We're a pretty good manager, and Mark Overmars, our director of football, is obviously pleased that we are Manager of the Year. I want to see these goals now, honestly, all 3 of them, because they must be good. They must be absolutely superb if we win every single goal of the season, gold, silver and bronze award. So Cornioli has the ball here, cuts inside, keeps going forward, keeps running, does Cornioli, keeps going, long range effort, cracking finish by the Swiss international. Next up then is a match against Wolverhampton Wanderers. I'm not even sure who scored this. Saulo has the ball. Is it going to be another just run? Did we see this one on camera? I think we did, didn't we? Saulo, long range effort into the bottom corner there from well outside the area. Fair enough, that's the silver goal. And then this will be goal of the season. I think Damien Tilger was the player to score it against West Ham. So it looks like a counter-attack. Tilger controls it on the halfway line. Keeps going down the right-hand side. Gets past one tackle. Long-range effort. Not the best finish, actually. Not the best finish at all, in my opinion. I don't see why that's goal of the season. But it is. We've got all three of them. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you want to see the FA Cup final and the Champions League final, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you hit the bell as well so you get notified when that video turns up in your sub feed. I will see you in the next one. Hopefully we play a little bit better than we did against United today.